Hello, guys, and welcome back. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're fine. We are back with the Reddit stories. Let's get into it. Am I the a hole for attending my brother's wedding, even though my wife couldn't? Me and her, both age 27, are in a relationship since 6 plus years, college time, and got married 2 years ago. Happy, healthy relationship overall. Honestly, what I think. We both are paired well with each other's family too. My younger brother recently got married on 2nd November. It was a high cost wedding. Only the closest ones were invited, like 15 to 20 people from his side. Me and my wife were obviously invited. The issue is, she works in a bank where leaves are very limited and hard to get. I'm carrying my dad's business, hence I'm my own boss and can take as much leaves as I want. To attend the event, we needed at least 5 days as it was a destination wedding at a very beautiful place. She tried, but as expected, it was impossible for her to come. We were both sad and confused, but I had to tell if I'm coming or not to my brother in advance, as he was doing the travel preparation for everyone in 2 traveler vehicles. So, with a super heavy heart, I decided to go. It isn't like she wasn't invited, the blame goes to circumstances. I said the same to her, comforting and asking if she wants me to do any favor before going to the wedding. Got her favorite chocolates before going too. She behaved neutral. I knew she was feeling left out, but it was my beloved brother's wedding after all. Now, since my return, she's giving me the cold shoulder, gets miffed whenever someone shares wedding pics or talks about it on the family group. I try to clear my intention again, but she's listening from one ear and throwing out from the other. Am I the a-hole? It's your brother's wedding. You had to attend. Both of you were invited. She couldn't come. It's not your fault. She feels left out. It's understandable, but what can you do? But it's not really your fault. It's not anybody's fault. So you're definitely not the a-hole. She didn't expect you to miss your brother's wedding now, did she? That's your brother. That's a family member. She was invited. They love her. It's just she couldn't go because of circumstances beyond you guys. That's a once in a lifetime experience that, it's a family event. It's not going to happen again, hopefully, and you have to attend it. Obviously not. You're not the a-hole for attending your brother's wedding at all. That's a family member, that's someone very close to you, and, next time better. I hope she can get over it. I understand the FOMO that she feels, but like, girl, I don't want to say grow up, but yeah, I think you should grow up. Try to get over it. You'll be fine. Come on, that's your brother's wedding. You can't miss that. Let's see what Reddit is saying. Obviously not the a-hole. Your wife is acting childish. Surely she feels left out, but it was her job and she couldn't get leave. Neither of you is at fault here. What were you supposed to do to please her? Not go to your brother's wedding? That would make her an a-hole and very selfish if that is what she wanted. Yeah, that's what I'm like wondering. What does she want you to do? It seems like the only thing she wanted you to do was miss the wedding, which is kind of like you shouldn't be feeling that way. That's his brother. She's acting unreasonable. Sure, she is disappointed. She couldn't go, but it was out of your hands. She shouldn't be giving a cold shoulder over this and treating you like that. If my partner couldn't make it to a wedding, she'll ask me how it was, if I took pictures, etc., and we would talk about it and vice versa. It's understandable that she feels left out. It's very understandable. Everyone went, everyone has stories about it, but what can we do? It's not like any of us had any control over it. So, I don't know what you want to do in this situation. It's definitely not a wedding you could miss. This is someone very close to you. Not the a-hole. Your wife was invited. She couldn't go. It's your brother, so you couldn't miss. She's being bratty about it, but hopefully she gets over it. Does she behave like this in other situations when you disagree? It's passive aggressive behavior, and if it happens often, you should address it. If it's just one thing, maybe if she stops after a few weeks, but her reaction is a sign of emotional immaturity. Yeah, fair. You're not the a-hole. Am I a-hole for being upset that my friend essentially called my mom a bad person for looking older than her age? My friend, 18 female, came to my house for a spa day. As my mom was bringing us popcorn and face masks, My friend started talking about how she believes people's insides begin to match their outsides in middle and old age. She said wrinkles are a result of frowning and holding your face in a negative expression. So if you look older than your age, it's typically due to living a life of negativity and hate. Right as my mom walked away, she asked me, "How old is your mom?" I answered, and she said, "She looks much older. Her glabella lines and age spots seem like a woman in her 60s. I said, "Are you calling my mom a bitch because she has wrinkles?" She said, "No, that is just an observation." I said, "My mom has survived several life-threatening illnesses in the past 10 years, which tends to affect the appearance, and I find her comments disgusting." She said, "I need to calm down because it's not that deep and that it's hard being friends with me because I'm so reactive. Am I the a-hole for thinking she's calling my mom a bad person?" Your friend is not making an observation, she's being very rude. And the fact that she has the audacity to do this while your mom is bringing you popcorn and face masks is beyond me. The sheer audacity to say this stuff about your mother in her house while she's being nice to you, she's literally catering to you in that moment. And I feel bad that you even have to explain that your mom has had several illnesses. It does not matter. It does not matter whether your mom has had several illnesses or not. How commenting on your mom's appearance, period, in a negative way, it's just out of order. She should not be in your house. Did you kick her out right then? Because that is completely unacceptable. You're not the a-hole, and that person is not your friend. She's very shallow, and she should not be among your friends. That person, you can't keep that person around. Let's see what Reddit thinks. Not the a-hole. Your friend is a rude child. Well done for speaking up for your mom. Keep doing that. Seriously rude. It's just an observation. It's just the same as "I'm being honest" BS. Reddit's observation is that the friend is the a-hole here. The sheer audacity to say such negative comments about your friend's mother. Period. I was going to say who's catering to you, but it doesn't even matter. Don't you have some respect for your friend's parents? Not the a-hole. Your friend is a shallow person who only sees people's outward appearances. On top of bad-mouthing your mom, she also minimized your reaction. Pretty unpleasant person to be around if you ask me. She's gaslighting you. She's trying to manipulate and gaslight you and be like, "Oh yeah, that's why I don't like being around you." Well, you shouldn't be around her. You, OP, should not be around such a person. Ugh, what a nasty character. Also, bad-mouthing the woman who's catering to you at that moment and doing it when mom would probably overhear. This so-called friend better hope her own outsides don't start reflecting her inside anytime soon, because her inside is nasty. Imagine calling someone reactive because they don't like how you try to bully their own mother. You're definitely not the a-hole, babe. And your friend, you need to stay away from this girl. I don't think she's a good person to be around. Such people with such mindsets, no. She fully knows she's out of order, by the way. Stay away from this person. Not the a-hole, babe. Am I the a-hole for hounding my brother-in-law for rent during a hard time in his life? My husband and I, 42, let my brother-in-law move in after his wife left him, took the kids and got the house. He cheated on her endlessly during the marriage and ultimately ended up getting a young girl pregnant who wasn't aware he was married, just young and dumb. Now, he's currently paying child support for 3 kids a month, probably soon to be 4 with the new baby. And his oldest 2 won't speak to him, which has caused him a lot of depression. He appears remorseful, but it was all truly his fault. I argued with my husband about even letting him move in with us, but my husband into it. We own our home, but I have a special needs child, so I stay at home with her. Our other child is away at college, so it makes things a little easier, but we still send her money. I told my husband from the start he will not be getting a free ride anyways, and my husband and I decided on $850 a month. He has 2 rooms, a bathroom, and his younger children come a few times a month, which is why he needs the 2 rooms. I was going to ask, okay. The first 3 months he was here, he paid no problem. Then he missed a month and gave it to us together the month after that. The last month he has not paid anything. When I brought it up to him, he told me he was sorry and he would. After a couple of days of still hearing nothing, I brought it up again. He told me again he was sorry. It was difficult now because he was working less hours so he can see the kids, and child support is expensive. I told him I understand, but we need the money. We cannot leave the situation without him, without his help. My husband and I got in a few arguments about this. Finally, I asked him again after about 2 weeks and he got upset, pulled out $160 out of his wallet and said that's all he could do right now, that I'm supposed to be family and understanding, that this is a hard time in his life right now. I told him no excuse, and then the next day he gave me the rest. My husband is mad at me for badgering him, and there is now some tension between my brother-in-law and I, but I think it's only fair. Am I the a-hole? Okay, girl, you are in a tricky situation. Let me tell you. Family situations are very, very tricky. Now, there is a system in place that he knew before he came. So he knew he was living with you under a condition that he paid. Sito, if it gets to a point where he can't pay, you have a leg to stand on. You said yes to him being in your house at a condition that he pays. So if he's unable to pay, we might have to talk. This situation you're living in can only go on for so long because it's already causing a bit of issues between you and your husband, and with time it's only going to get worse. The best thing for you to do is to figure out a solution, figure out a way for him to move out really quickly. You need to work out a situation where he can move out so he's not your problem anymore and your relationship with your husband is not very damaged. Because it's already getting damaged. There's like little knocks being made, little cracks, little, just tiny little, You're definitely not the a-hole. You had an agreement. He's supposed to pay rent. He's not paying rent. He needs to figure it out. Let's see what Reddit says. Let's see what Reddit thinks. Not the a-hole. It's rent, and he's an. Family also isn't there to be taken advantage of. And this is a guy who needs to learn about consequences and accountability. Oh my god, I had forgotten that he cheated on his wife. So he deserves this. Oh my god. Ugh. He deserves this. Like, bro, go. Why is his problems that he brought onto himself, why are they not becoming your problem? Because your family. I beg, please. Not the a-hole, but your situation isn't sustainable. The longer your brother-in-law stays at yours, the worse you and your husband's relationship is going to get. Brother-in-law hasn't done any self-reflection and thinks he's the victim. Your husband clearly agrees with him and is mad at you, not his brother. Yeah. The longer he stays at your place, at your house, your relationship with your husband is going to get spoiled. It's going to get ruined. Literally, the longer he stays there, the longer you have to feel. Both of you have to work together because it's not just his problem anymore. The moment you let him stay, it became both of you guys' problem, and now it's more of your problem than it is your husband's, because your husband is like, yeah, you can just stay here. He doesn't even have to pay, right? So now, girl, you have to work with your brother-in-law and get him out. Not the a-hole. This one is tough, but honestly stop collecting rent and tell him to start saving up for his own place and give him a deadline to get out. Living with you isn't working. You're getting resentful and he needs to figure this out. Everybody is better off if he's out of your house. Perfect. Perfectly said. I genuinely don't see this working for you in the long term. Especially if he has started this business of, oh yeah, your family, like, he's giving you money like as if it's a task. Like, why are you collecting money from me? We're family. There was an agreement, sir. So if you can't honor the agreement, you better get out. Definitely not the a-hole, girl. He needs to figure it out, but I think you're gonna have to. You might have to help him yeah, somehow you're going to have to work with him and make sure he's out. Like, find a way. I don't know. It has become your problem now, unfortunately, babe. So if you want him to get out, and it's your best interest, it's in your best interest that he gets out. So you might have to stop collecting rent for a while, and then tell him, listen, by this time, the money you're giving me, yeah, use it, get a place, bamush. Anyway, that's it for today. Tell me what you think down below. Let me know your comments. Let me know what you think about the stories. Do you think, brother-in-law should stay? Do you think family over everything? Do you think family over comforts? Just let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye.